We are on the interwebs. We have Youngling in first, VTech in second, Isra third, Cake fourth, Grim Reaper fifth, Ambu sixth, Race Chase seventh, Hallberg eighth, Cal ninth, JCast 10th. Then we have DJ Addy, Beckett, Villeneuve, Crackerjack, and Hafrican, and Ignacio, all who have set no times there from 12 back. So top 8 will be getting points for this 9-lap sprint race, our first ARL sprint race of the season on the new game.
And the other sprint races are the same as on the schedule, right? It was Britain and Italy?
Yeah, we got Monza and we have Britain, Silverstone. And those are the 3 as voted by the members with the highest number of votes. I'm going to assume we're going to be nice and dry because it is Saudi Arabia. No one said anything else.
Yeah, from what I understand, it does. It rains more often than you would think. Certainly a lot more than it does in Bahrain or Abu Dhabi.
Really, huh?
Yeah, because they're on the coast of
that's
the
true.
Red Sea there. But it is desert on the other side of the Red Sea and not too far from the coast there.
Huh.
But I think they do get an occasional splash.
So 9 laps. I mean, some decent points now, right? You got first place gets 8 points, so that's going to add a pretty good tally to anyone's points. If you can finish first, fastest lap, and finish first in the sprint, you're looking at, what, 34 points. That's a pretty big haul.
Youngling's time was in the 131s or 130s? What was it?
I didn't actually pay attention. I didn't see. I just kind of ran through the grid order pretty quick. So we only have one reserve racing tonight. We have Gunnar Addy, who's driving the McLaren in place of Schumacher, who did not check in. Snake couldn't join, so we got a few empty seats, 3 empty seats right now. I was thinking about racing, but I figured we'll just do the comms.
Yeah, I gotta get up too early. I get too much adrenaline going.
Yeah, me too. I'm up at 4. So I'm assuming everyone's going to run the soft compound. 9 laps. No one's going to want to burn a set of mediums on this.
I think you might as well run.
Really? They're all on mediums. I'm 100% wrong. So we have Youngling, Isra, and VTech going wheel to wheel. I would have thought the soft would have done it. We got yellow flags already. Looks like a Mercedes is off of Crackerjack into turn 1 and 2. Youngling in the lead, followed by VTech. Cake Thomas has jumped up into 3rd place. Israel's in 4th. We've already got a penalty for VTech. VTech's got a drive-through penalty. That's not going to be. That's not going to help him in placement here for the sprint race. You got 9 laps in a drive-through. I'm not sure.
So you have 3 laps to answer?
Yeah.
You might want to try and build up a little bit of a lead over 3rd place if you can.
I don't know how much of a gap he's going to get. He's not able to serve it on VSD or ST. He's 3/10 within Youngling right now.
Sure is.
VTech, I don't know where VTech's pace is like trapped through the roof lately.
Yeah, I think he likes these new cars.
He's driving really well. He's on the outside on Youngling into the penultimate corner. They're going wheel to wheel. He's ahead.
Yeah, they might be communicating too.
And he's in for his drive-through.
He's going in.
Youngling with the fastest lap.
I think I'd have stayed out, but as I've proven in my role as color commentator, I'm not always right.
So that puts Cake Thomas in P2, looking to pick up 7 points here. Hallberg has entered the pit, so that's going to put him in last right now. El Chekal's up 4 positions. Ignaciev's up 7. Beckett's up 4. Kind of like this quality. Kind of interesting.
You know, the concept of it, I'm not crazy about the sprint race. I mean, it seems kind of like a kind of a minor league kind of gimmick. But I'll tell you, when they actually happen, I really have enjoyed it.
Yeah, I'm excited to do it for our races. I mean, you get the potential of someone else making a mistake, putting you up higher in the grid. Then again, you have the potential of yourself making a mistake and dropping you back further. I just think it adds another element of variable to racing. Race chase hot on the heels of Ambu going around the outside of his team, not his teammate, because he's in the Alpha. Race chase gets it done into the penultimate corner. Oh, and DJ CJ behind jumped to the inside. I don't know if that was a bit of a wheel spin moment or. Who else is pretty close? We got Beckett on young DJ. He's right on his tail. I forgot to share my stream. I'll do with that. And that's it for JCast and Grim Reaper. They're both out.
Oh, ugly debris.
And we have a safety car. Safety car. Didn't think we'd see a safety car in sprint race.
Well, I really didn't think about it, but I guess it's as likely as any given 9 laps in the regular race.
Yeah. Hopefully they don't do 3 laps on their safety car. If they do, it's going to be a problem. But if they don't, if they do a quick 1 or 2 lapper, VTEC's up to 12th now. He can put himself into the points again. And top 8 drivers getting points.
Yeah, with his pace, he's got a good chance of getting up there if he has enough laps.
This is such a great track. I really like driving this track. The Hallberg's still catching up to the field, as is Crackerjack, as is Hafferton.
I think I like this track when my times are respectable, but I'm having a hard time with the setup.
We got Hafferton pitting, so he must have damaged a wing. Yeah, it's kind of a mix. You can't have too high of a downforce setup because then you're going to be shit on the straights, and there's a couple long straights here. And you can't go too low because there's a lot of walls and some tight corners. I think you just go with the 1-1 wing, 0% brake pressure.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I'm having problem with a couple of the faster corners keeping the rear end planted.
You can do your rear camber. You can up that a bit. You get a little more grip on the rear, or you can add a couple to the wing. Really?
Yeah, I'm working on the wing setting. The differential doesn't seem to matter.
I still think you can lose it if you run it too high. I'm definitely running them higher than I was before. I was usually in the 55, 60 range for pretty much any track. Because the car was so nervous. But that didn't help because I crashed out in Spain. Lost the rear, running pretty good, and that was it. So it looks like we're doing 3 laps. We still have an AlphaTauri, hasn't caught up yet, and we still have Hallberg in the Alfa Romeo going through Sector 2 as the pack is crossing the start-finish line right now. African's caught up. 5 laps out of 9 here. And we got a 25-lap race. would imagine. Oh, we got VTech hitting again. I think he's going for a set of softs. Must be, or he's going back onto the.
I don't think he's going to have enough time, but
Yeah, he's going on new softs. That's going to put him in second last. So we got Hafrican, VTech, and Hallberg all running the soft compound tires. Now I wonder if you get an extra set of mediums for the sprint race. Because otherwise, you start the race with one set of hards and a couple sets of softs. And the softs don't last too long here.
well, in reality, they have one fewer practice session, right?
True. Practice, quality, practice, and then they do sprint.
So the drivers' points leaders are Ignaciov, JCast, and VTech.
That is correct. Youngling is a restricted driver, and even though he gains points, he's not in the running for the championship. So we have Ignaciov, JCast, VTech, followed by Beckett, Race Chase, Duluth. We have Grimm, Ambu, Hafrican, Houdini the reserve, Young DJ CJ, Cake Thomas, Diash reserve, Snake and Beans who's missing tonight, Kev who's missing tonight, Addy who's reserving, Isra, and then a bunch of reserves that haven't scored a point. We got Schumacher, Hallberg hasn't scored a point yet. Cal hasn't scored a point yet. So yeah, Ignaciov should be pushing here. He is 11 points up on JCast, who's 10 points up on VTech. So this could definitely.
VTech's going to try and make up 6 spots. 6, 7, 8, 9. He's got 4 laps. So.
And we got another penalty to DJ CJ now. He's got a 3-second time penalty. So VTech's already in a little sandwich there between Hallberg and Crackerjack. Right on his tail. Oh, got a little bit of a wiggle, went off the track. Crackerjack went way off the track. So VTech's up into... No. VTech got passed by Hallberg there. With that little wiggle.
That's a rough wiggle.
Yeah. Well, put him right off track to the quick S's there in Sector 1. Who else is close here? Ignaciov in 9th on Beckett. Within a couple tenths. Shout out to my boy Wildcat who's watching. Charlie, whoa, whoa, whoa!
Charlie, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, he was in a league I was in. It was my first league. It was amazing. It was a really good group of guys. Beckett was in it. Charlie, who's Wildcat. And that was his big thing. And something happened. He screamed, whoa, whoa, whoa. And it became a running joke. And it was hilarious. And he doesn't like it when I bring up Vietnam. Because he had me on the straight. And I don't know what happened, but he went right into the wall. So it was... yeah, it's something that's brought up on a regular basis anyway.
You first said that, I thought you meant the war.
No, it was a good group and it just got too negative in the server. So it kind of blew up after a couple of seasons. It was shitty because it was a lot of fun. We raced Sundays at 4 p.m. Which in the UK was not. There's a lot of UK drivers. Race chase here, 3/10 back from Cal. VTech up to 12th. We've got 4 more spots to make and 2 laps to do it in. 2 and a bit. Yep, and Cal just picked one up, it looks like, too, right? Oh, Cal
Yep.
did it. Yep, 3 seconds to Cal as well. Villeneuve just outside the points. He's a second and a quarter back. African looks like he's making a move on Gunner. Goes the inside on the penultimate corner. He's right on his tail with DRS. Oh, but African gets passed by VTEC on the same corner. VTEC gets the better exit. Is VTEC going to be able to make a move on Gunner Addy coming up here? He's not. He backs out of that into turn one. It's just too tight. VTEC up to 11th. Race Chase is going to be able to buy this time now. He's 3 tenths behind Check L, but Cal's got a 3 second penalty. VTEC's going to. Oh, VTEC goes wide. So does Addy. Probably going to wait up for this next DRS zone. Oh, goes the inside and the long left. Gets the move done. Soft tires.
Soft tires to do that.
Yeah, man, just kept that grip going. But he's got a second and a half now down off of Villeneuve. Young, it does, but Gunner kind of left the inside kind of wide open there. Guess he knew he was beat with the tires probably.
Might be falling back. I saw a body part bouncing around.
Yeah, he might have picked up some damage. Isra's running well in P3 right now. Big lock up here. Race chase on Cal. Into the penultimate corner. Oh, that audio is terrible. It just sounds like he's getting nothing but wheel spin there. Ignatiev gets it done on Andy Mason. And dives up the inside on DJ CJ. Oh, and then there's a little bit of contact there. He went really deep on the brakes there.
It sounds pretty good if you go to the broadcast mode.
Yeah, I flipped over for a second to watch the overtake. Sometimes you get a better view when they're actually making that pass. Some drivers I find it's worse than others. Some drivers sounds like non-stop wheel spin.
I tell you, Ignatiev is he's racing like a points leader.
Well, he's got to get it done, right? He's got a jump on JCast, and he's going to be ahead of VTEC. VTEC's still out of the points. VTEC is a 10th back on Andrew Mason coming up on the end here. Like Discord's going off.
VTEC is almost in the points.
Yeah, heading down the back straight. Gonna get it done here, I would think. He's on the outside, Andrew's on the inside. It's gonna be the battle of the low brakes. He gets it done. DJ. Oh, I'm seeing bits and pieces. Who was that?
Chakal.
Oof.
Oh, and
See what happened?
And a Red Bull. That might have been Youngling just playing games after that.
Putting it on the wall after the checkered flag. So we have Youngling in first with 8 points, Cake in second with 7, Isra in third with 6, Ignatiev in fourth with 5, VTEC in fifth with 3, Race Chase 6 with 2, or sorry, VTEC with 4, Race Chase with 3, Andrew with 2, Villeneuve with 1 point for our grid. Nice recovery from VTEC though. The man we really need to stay away from tonight is Cake Thomas. I don't want to ride on board. Every time I ride on board with him, like he has like bad luck. So there's your grid: Youngling, Cake, Isra, Ignatiev, VTEC, Race Chase, Ambu, Villeneuve, Gunner, and DJ CJ round up the top 10, followed by Hafrican, Hallberg, El Chakal, Crackerjack, Beckett, J-Cass, and Grim Reefer starting at the back. Oh, it looks like African was booted out of the session.
Well,
Oh,
anything can happen at this track.
well, the walls are just so close, right?
Yeah, I mean, you make one mistake, there could be 4 or 5 cars
And I think they
damaged.
patched the damage of the wings, right? Because you were able to, sustain, basically destroy your whole front wing, and it didn't
Yeah,
really impact your race. But they
yeah,
said they patched it,
yeah. I think they have.
which is
It
good. I mean,
it was a little out of balance, the ground effects versus the downforce from the wings.
all I want back is my formation lap, man.
Yeah, isn't that something? They're kind of boring, but they serve a purpose.
Yeah, you get to warm up your tires. Starting on cold tires is bullshit. If they can't fix the formation lap, they have to fix the cold tires in the start.
You mentally prepare yourself too.
Yeah, and the
It's
grid
not a
lineup.
it's not a shock when the lights go.
You park well, and the car behind you parks incorrectly, and they get pushed back a couple feet. I mean, a couple feet could be the difference of an overtake into turn one, right? If you guys both get a decent start.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I think Vitek, if he can keep it clean, he's going to do some damage tonight. He's fucking flying out there.
That reminds me, somebody pressed X early on Friday, didn't they?
I don't remember.
I think they did. Yeah, well, I guess they got away with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it was. I don't, I don't.
I had to make a lot of changes to the car because I had the tires all full of air and had my wing cut back a little bit.
Were you getting overheat or?
No, but I would have with them inflated that high.
Yeah.
No, that was qualification only. I had them on fire.
Ah, okay, so you dropped them out. So here we go. 25 laps. We have 5 lights and we're off. And hopefully we don't have... Oh, we got a McLaren, got a little bump there. And the McLaren spins.
That's cake.
Is that cake? No, it's not cake. Oh,
Yes,
man. P2, and he is down. See, you know what? We fucking said his name. We just can't even talk about him anymore, I don't think. VTEC's up to P3.
Can we acknowledge the team? Maybe just say the McLaren car?
The McLaren, I don't even think we should do that. So medium hard or soft medium hard is the strategy for today. I think a lot of guys will be, I don't know, let's see what everybody's on. Everyone's on the mediums except for Beckett, who's on the soft compound. Grimm and Hafrican on the hard.
Last season, this was the easiest track to do a soft medium.
Yes. But that's changed a lot. They've really got the tire deck going now.
Yep. Yeah, it's my hunch. I mean, obviously, I've never driven a Formula One car, but I think they probably got it closer to reality.
And Cake is DNF'd.
Yes, he has.
It wouldn't have been in the pits because he hasn't been there yet.
Defect's still trying to get heat in his tires. First lap.
I think we got a VSC right now. I'm not seeing the safety. I have more green flags.
3-sector yellow.
Cracker Jack's pretty damn close to Race Chase.
African's on hard.
Oh, wow. Cal makes a dive up the inside there. A bit of contact with Cracker Jack. Doesn't look like anybody was damaged. Into turn one.
That looks on softs and 11. Has he qualified for
No, yeah, he must have, because he's up 4 positions right now. And Addy just completely missing that corner. And it's the second time he's done that. He did that in the... It was super wide. I wonder if he's got damage. Or if his tires aren't up to temp.
Just barely. But Ignacio is staying within DRS. Right at 1 second.
Yeah, we'll be open next lap, right?
I don't know if the VSC will delay that or...
No, I don't think it does. VSC, once it's done, right? You get DRS right back again. Looks like we have Isra off track in sector 2. So we'll see if Ignacio gets it on this lap. ERS should be enabled. He's already down to 40% ERS. Cracker Jack's in the wall. It is. I'm trying to see, and we have a safety car. Safety car has been deployed. Not sure what happened there. We got three guys in the pits. We got Hallberg in the pits, Gunnar, Addy, and then DJ. Yeah, Addy must have had damage there.
Yep.
Yeah, Addy boxes for the hard compound tires. DJ CJ goes hard as well. That's what she said. And Hallberg swaps on a set of mediums.
Hey, that Alpine livery is kind of growing on me.
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's still Red Bull, but...
It's the right shade of blue for the
paint. Cake Thomas out again, man. Fuck. He's had some horrible luck in this league. I mean, he's a Midwest driver in Division 1, so you know he's fast.
Yeah.
Well, Ignacio will appreciate the safety car. I mean, he won't get DRS for a couple laps afterwards, but it's going to tighten up the lead that Youngling had on him there.
I don't recall the rating of the hard tire. I don't know if these guys can go to the end on the hards, Gunnar and DJ. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. And if they do, they're going to be dead as fuck by the time they get there. The only thing helping them out at this point is that it's standard damage. The likelihood of a puncture is still there, of course, just not as much as sim damage in Division 1.
Yeah, the Elite last week at Spain, Youngling pit on the early yellow, so did I. I had 31 laps on hard tires. He won the race 31 laps on hard tires, or 32.
Did he?
Yeah, but they were greasy at the end. They were in the 60s.
That's a long way to go on hard compound tires.
Yeah, it is. You know, I just made up my mind that I wasn't going to look at it. I'm just going to finish, period.
Yeah, I mean, once you're committed at that point, I think you just gotta go the distance, or you're gonna lose all your progress the second you jump into the pits that late, and you're not gonna be able to make that up, right? Unless you got a really good gap. You're kind of fucked at that point. But you did it. Probably wasn't the most comfortable drive, 31 laps on hards in Spain.
No, but there was a sense of accomplishment with earning no points.
Sense of accomplishment and a little bit of sweat. Sore wrists from gripping the wheel so hard. So we had a VSC, we've had one safety car so far. African's running well. He's P5 still on those, he doesn't pit. He's still on those hard compound tires.
On the hards, yeah.
I wonder how if he's able to keep the heat in his tires for this restart, though, that's going to be the big thing, right? So Mango saying he forgot about the cold tire glitch that happens in the formation lap. With it off, he got a bad start, and then yeah, he must have crashed, just pushing, forgetting that he had cold tires.
Oh, Cake?
Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So Cake Thomas, Mango Man. Yeah. So that's why he DNF'd. That's probably why Beckett's on the softs, to be honest. See more guys jumping on the softs. You yourself jump on the softs from time to time now on race starts just to be able to get a little bit more heat in the tires.
Well, yeah, it can keep you from having an accident, but also has a real good chance of forcing an extra pit stop.
That is also true. Yeah, this track, like these tracks now aren't that, for the majority of the tracks we've raced so far, none of them are too kind to the soft tires.
Yeah, and I think that's pretty accurate to real life too. The increased weight and the increased tire size, the softs have kind of become a qualifying tire, and that's it.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're not held to that standard of Q2 starting on that tire anymore, right? So the mediums, I mean, last race in Hungary, they were saying the hard tire, right, was the best tire to start on. Had good lasting life, had good grip. So, and we got our restart happening now. No lapped cars, so we don't have to worry about that happening. We have Youngling slowing the pack down.
I'm going to watch Hafrican and see if he has a temperature issue on those hard tires.
And Youngling is still leaving his tires. Oh, he starts going, but Ignacio gets a really good jump. So Ignacio right on Youngling's tail. VTEC drops back quite a bit. Ignacio with a really big lock up into turn one. VTEC caught up with that.
African's looking pretty smooth. He's in danger of losing a position though.
Here you got Cal. Couple tenths back. He's pulling away though now, but he goes super wide to the S's there. Well, I think we're going to start seeing some track extending warnings coming up soon. Seen a lot of guys going off in those S's.
Beckett made the right move, not pitting to get off in the softs. They're only rated for 7 laps.
Yeah, his pit stop's going to cost him now for sure. But Beckett's been known to push those tires.
Yep.
Isra on Hallberg goes into the wall, and that's it for Isra's race. DJ CJ's out, Isra's out, and we have another safety car. Isra losing it on the last chicane, got a move done around Hallberg and just, I don't know if it was the curb or... Youngling's in for his pit.
You can go from here to the end on hard.
And I mean, at this point, there's probably a possibility of having another safety car. Yeah. We got Youngling, Race Chase in, Cal in, JCast in, Ignacio stuck with the strategy, as has VTEC, Ambu and Hafrican. Beckett's still on the soft compound. I mean, Beckett, you would think, would be coming in for a stop now.
Yes,
I mean, you'd think. But he's stuck in a gaggle of cars now. Maybe he just drove by the line once that safety car came out. No, he wouldn't have, because Youngling ducked in pretty quick.
Youngling got in, yeah. Well, one thing's for sure, we know it's not his AI, because the AI would have hit it twice probably.
That's true. Fucking AI is so dumb in this game sometimes.
Yeah, it's not real smart.
You got the bottom 4 on fresh hards. No one else has come in yet. See what happens here if Ignatieff. I think Ignatieff is going to stick with it and run his 13, 14 laps on the medium. Try and get him a bit of a gap there on Youngling, who's sitting in P11 right now. He's got to be thinking he's going to the end.
Yeah, that's a shame. 2 safety cars already.
Should be a short one though, because the field's all caught up. Maybe one more lap after this, pending pit stops. Too bad we can't see tire life. Beckett is staying out.
There's one stubborn race driver.
Well, I mean, you got to think though. 2 safety cars. That's 6 laps on a safety car. Maybe his softs are still decent for a bit.
We'll see.
Maybe Beckett wants to go to bed. So Ignatieff is now leading the race, 8 of 25. And I'm thinking the safety car is going to go in this lap. The field is caught up. Yeah, really only the bottom 4 pitted. I think a bunch of guys pitted on the last lap though too, right? We got no one with 3-lap old tires.
Well, the first 8 cars have all not pitted.
Yeah. Hallberg, Gunner, Youngling, Cal, Race Chase, and J-Cast have all made it stop. Car's got to be coming on this lap. The whole field's caught up. No need to do another lap. It is. Safety car's in. Ignatieff slows it right down. Oh shit. VTEC almost goes right into his ass. Yeah, that was close. So safety car is rounding the last corner. And should be entering is in the pits. Ignatieff still slowing him down. Weaving away to get some heat in those tires. Ignatieff's off, gets a jump on VTEC again, but VTEC gets a really good jump on Andrew. He's already 8/10 up on 3rd place.
African in 3rd.
Yeah, looks like Ambu. Beckett goes around Ambu as well. And looks like we got a Ferrari. Youngling is out.
What?
Youngling, Villeneuve, and Cal. There was 3 cars all in the exit of turn 2. And that retired 3 drivers. J-Cast is also out. 4 drivers maybe.
7 drivers in 9 laps.
Holy shit. Well, I think it was 4 on that corner. Pretty sure my briefing said, let's not go 3 wide. At your own risk. That's a stunner for Youngling. You don't usually see him on the DNF category. And now you have Ignatiev and Vitek, followed by Beckett, followed by Hafrican, followed by Andrew Mason. Top three drivers have pulled away from Hafrican. You got Crackerjack running P6, I think is his best so far. You got Grimm, 7th, Hallberg 8th, Benner 9th, and Race Station 10th. At this point, if you finish the race, you're getting a point.
The only driver other than Youngling to have won the
So JCast, I guess, has just switched to a wheel. So he's going through the growing pains of driving. I don't know if you remember getting that when you got the wheel, how much your pace suffered immediately afterwards.
Yeah, it was an adjustment. But I don't think I could have gone without traction control and ABS.
No, Ignatiev's doing it on a controller.
Yeah, that's.
I don't even know how. I can't even do a lap on a controller anymore. And we're pretty spread out. We don't really have any battles going on right now. Vitek's about a second back from Ignatiev. Just outside now. Race Chase to get it on. Nope, Race Chase did not get it. And that's just the fastest lap, 132.6. Looks like Gunner has a 3-second time penalty. Vitek is now within 7/10 of Ignatiev. Oh shit, Vitek almost lost the back there, it looked like. I thought the car sliding. Ignatiev's our Season 1 Division 3 champion. You should be happy to note there's no dispute yet. But it is early. The footage is still uploading. Vitek with DRS on Ignatiev. Will he get it done on this one? I think he will. Vitek takes first place. But Ignatiev should have DRS on the next race. Kind of like Max and Leclerc were doing, right?
That's exactly what I was thinking of.
No, he's not catching up. Vitek with a 132.3 for the fastest lap. 7/8 up on Ignatiev right now. And Ignatiev gets a 3-second penalty for corner cutting the boot, so that's not going to help him out now. He has them special tires. I wonder if we're going to start to see him sliding around a bit. Because if he pits right now, it's going to put him in 9th.
You might need a little extra inspection at Parc Fermé.
Yeah. Oh, we got yellow flags. Hallberg is out.
3 sectors.
And we have another safety car. And just to confirm, anybody who's watching, if anybody's watching, yes, we are on reduced safety car. So, I mean, Beckett's got to pit now.
Yeah.
If he doesn't, we're going to have to inspect his car afterwards.
Yeah, picked up new mediums to the end.
Yeah, 13 laps, 300 safety car. So Cracker Jack gets a penalty for 5 seconds for collision with Hallberg, so that might have been that. And I can't imagine that was the DNF though, because Hallberg was back pretty far. Or sorry, Cracker Jack was back pretty far. And Beckett's in. Ignaciov's in. African's in. Ambu's in. And that's it. VTEC stays out. 12 lap old mediums.
Of course, I said when he went to softs in the sprint, it was a mistake too. He did get into the points.
Villeneuve asking if I saw what happened in the first corner. I did not see what happened. We were following the race leaders. I did see on the mini map about 4 cars piled up there, but I did not get the POV of that.
I saw on Discord, he said one of them was X'd out.
Yeah, I'm not sure who was there. I know that took out Youngling, Villeneuve, Cal, and I think JCast. Because prior to that, Isra caused the safety car when he lost it on that final chicane. So, yeah, not sure what happened there. But, I mean, 1 corner and 4 cars is kind of a big deal. Yeah, so I'd have to see your footage to know what happened.
Mine or Mr.
Mr. Villeneuve.
Monsieur.
Monsieur, yes, true, Monsieur Villeneuve. This could be like a Monaco race, man. We got 9 guys left. I don't know about you, but there's a lot more fucking DNFs with this new game.
Yep. Of course, we're watching the same races in the same league. Yeah, I agree.
Now, even in the other leagues I raced in, I find there's more DNFs now. I know personally, I think I've shit the bed on pretty much every race that I've done. Pathetic. VTEC's in. What's VTEC going to? Soft.
He wants to pull a Beckett, eh?
Yeah, I mean, well, Beckett had 2 safety cars and a VSC. So, I mean, if we get another safety car, then I think maybe VTEC will be able to make it on that tire. But they're going to be pretty dead at the end.
Safety car sounds like a truck when it goes by. That is a weird sound.
A lot of track out there. The race chase is now in P2. Gunner up to P3. Beckett back in P4. African 5th. Andrew Mason 6th. Grim 7th. Cracker 8th. VTEC 9th. And I'm going to assume that the safety cars come in this lap again.
Well, you're not shy when it comes to making assumptions about the safety car, my friend.
I think it's coming in.
Probably right.
They've done a couple laps. This is their second, I think, under safety car. Everyone's caught up. Really no reason. Villeneuve asking, so Villeneuve, with the new game, unfortunately, while in broadcast mode, I don't see any name tags or statuses. It's just the cars. So I can't see who's who, other than looking at the standings. And we do have a safety car coming in. Good call there, Flavius.
Yeah. Are you doing voice to text? Is that what's going
on? So on my stream, Villeneuve posted a message on the chat, so it pops up on the corner of my screen. So I was just responding to what he says. And they are off.
Wow.
He's gone. He's 1.4 seconds up on race chases on the hard compound tires. Was he able to keep enough temperature in? And so Gunner spun out into turn one.
Yep. Going into the second turn.
You got that big sausage curb on the inside of turn one, which I don't think was there in the last game. Because you could cut that corner pretty good. You just have to worry about invalidating it. But now they've stuck a big old sausage curb there. The big red sausage curb.
In my mind's eye, there's not one there now. I hadn't noticed it.
Well, there is. So next time
I'll take your word for it.
Next time we go around it, take a look. There's a big red bump right in the middle, right behind the curbing. And that'll definitely be enough to unsettle the car when you're off camber. If you hit that, it just might throw you for a spin. So you got the move done on Cracker. Beckett's 9/10 up on Race Chase. We're not going to have DRS here. He has a massive lockup heading into the last corner.
Oh, VTEC bounced off the wall. I don't see anything visibly.
Maybe you got a little bit of yellow?
Yeah, I don't think the side-by-side shows broadcast mode. I know it does in your race highlights. Well, I love those race highlights. They really pick that up.
I haven't even watched them.
Yeah, it's not really worth the time. Unless you like watching a camera fixated on a wall with the sound of cars in the background. Or you figure the entire first lap is a highlight and then the rest of the race is about 90 seconds.
Well, basically right now with penalties, as long as Race Chase can keep it tight with Ignacio, because Ignacio's got a 3-second penalty, Race Chase is running first place right now. He's within 2.2, 2.1. VTEC's catching up to Grim pretty fast. And we should get DRS on this next lap. Oh, big lockup there. I wonder if it's lockup from broadcast mode or if he's actually getting that in the car.
I've noticed and in the race highlights, talking about that again, you see a lot of wheel spin smoke coming out.
Beckett caught up to Race Chase. Yeah, I know there was almost like a glitch with the rear tire lockup. Because I know when we're driving, I was following cars, especially early on in the season. I'm not sure if it's been rectified, but you'd see a ton of smoke coming from the rear tires, but you wouldn't actually feel it. Like everybody was locking up their rear tires because they're running 50%, but it wasn't having an impact on the actual drive. Like you weren't feeling it, you weren't feeling it actually driving the car. I think Beckett's going to get this done on his next straight if he can keep it tidy in here. I don't remember. I haven't been buying it for that long.
Nobody's watching. I was going to say nobody was really caring. I got the 18 game real cheap and liked it. So the first time I bought my full price.
Yeah, I think that was around me too. I think I might have bought 18 near the end and then upgraded the 19 right away. Beckett takes P2, is 2.4 back from 2.5 back, sorry, from Ignacyov. Ignacyov again with that 3-second penalty. Beckett got the move done on Race Chase on the back straight. VTech got Grim. Grim still within 6/10. Ambu's fallen all the way to the back. I wonder what happened to him. And Gunner's clawed his way back up to P7. Oh, Beckett must have had a problem. He's 3.5 down on the gas job now.
Tell you one problem he has is Race Chase in the mirror.
Yep.
Pulling
Race
away
Chase
now.
is going to have the DRS. He's going to get a double dose here. 8/10. I think he's still a little bit too far back. Second now. Beckett really capitalized on that traction on the exit. I'm tired.
Yeah. Me too.
Well, we're 19 of 25. Ignacyov, he's got a 4/10 gap right now, so as long as he can keep it consistent, he can walk away with this. And we're all spread out. I mean, aside from, well, Grimm's now, no, Race Chase is the only one who has DRS. And if Beckett's battling Race Chase, that's going to slow him down and catching up to Ignacyov. So this is all playing to Ignacyov's favor right now. The Race Chase has really got to work on this exit here. 4/10. Race Chase is also on the hard. 12 lap old hard. Beckett's got 5 laps to get his head down and get a couple tenths to get within the win here. And Ignacyov's just got to stay on his game. Right along with Ignacyov for a bit here, our race leader. And I don't think Beckett needs to worry about Race Chase too much. Those hard compounds are just, they're not giving Race Chase the traction he needs on the exit to be able to get a good jump. Ignacyov just put in a quick lap. He's up 4 seconds now. African's now catching up to Race Chase.
Beckett's in the 30s, and his ERS, Race Chase is below 10.
African's sitting at 25, 24. Ignacyov's at 30, so he's still using it. He's trying to keep that gap alive. So we'll see if African can get it done on Race Chase with the 7-lap-old mediums versus the 14-lap-old hards. And Beckett's caught up. He's down to 3.1 behind Ignacyov. I wonder if my timing screen's been messed up. He was up over 4 seconds not too long ago. Yeah, my deltas are bouncing around like crazy.
What?
My deltas are bouncing. The timing screen is all bouncing around like crazy a bit. Well, Beckett's gonna have to start pushing if he wants this win. So African in DRS, 6/10 back on the mediums.
Yeah, I think VTEC might not be liking those softs.
And African's gonna get it done here on the straight into P3.
That's a beautiful car. I love the AlphaTauri.
It is. That Honda engine. Yeah, those hard compound tires really starting to hurt race chase here. Now VTEC's got 8 laps on the soft, so 1.8 gap. Is he going to be able to catch up to race chase? He's got 9% ERS.
They're falling back. Grim might catch the both of them.
On board with Grim now. Why is it daytime?
You know, that didn't even occur to me.
Isn't this race at night?
Yep.
I said it's a realistic start time. Sorry, say again, I didn't hear you there.
I said Codemasters doesn't seem to be bothered by a glitch here and there.
No, they don't. I just realized, I'm like, why is it so bright?
Yeah.
I do like the night races on this game. I think that's pretty cool. So 23 at 25. 3 laps remaining. VTEC with the fastest lap, a 1:32.3. It's 3 tenths up from Ignatiev's best. I mean, Race Chase is keeping it within DRS zone. I just don't think he's get that traction down like he wants. So Beckett's at 13% ERS. VTEC just picked up 3 seconds, which puts Grim in 5th. All he has to do is sit back and hang out now. I was thinking maybe Beckett's saving all his ERS for the last lap, but he's at 8%, so that's not accurate. 2 laps to go, 3.4 seconds off of Ignatiev's pace right now. Hits that sausage curve, that's not going to help. He's already got the fastest lap.
Just going for tires to finish then, I guess.
Yeah, he must have worn out on him. He's got 3 seconds and he's back in 8th now. He's going to have to pull off. He's 6 tenths back on Ambu. He's with cold tires, and he's going to have to get 3 seconds on Ambu, otherwise he's finishing 8th.
This chase is not giving up.
Nope. 4/10 now. Going around the outside there, look. Long way around. He's pretty close. He might get this done. A little too far back still.
Last lap.
Yep. And Beckett has Ignatyov under 3 seconds. Barely. Now he's over. Wonder if he was nursing those tires for the last lap and he's going to really push now. Or if Ignatyov had an error. Well, he's just got to get within 3 seconds, right?
Oh, yeah. I took a sleeping pill figuring the race would be over by now. Starting to space out a little bit.
3.4. Gonna have to use the rest of that little ERS he has. It looks like this is Ignatyov's. Is that a lockup?
Oh, man.
And Ignatyov, first place. Beckett, P2. African crosses P3. Race Chase P4. Grim Reaper crosses 5th. Gunner Addy is going to cross 22 laps on hard tires. He looks like he's barely hanging on. So there's your answer. 22 laps on the hards. P6 for the Gunner. VTEC comes in P7. Ambu P8. And I think it was Cracker in P9.
Yes.
Beckett's the driver of the day.
Hard to argue with that.
Yeah, that's true.
So Ignatyov has 2 wins in a row.
Did you win last race too?
Yep.
Nice.
He's got the same face as my guy.
Oh no, we don't have the times on here for penalties. That's not good.
I'm streaming too.
Oh, there we go. Result race. You got to go to the... Oh no! Oh yeah, you have to go to the results of the race and it's going to show everything.
Oh, that's right. It gets a little squirrely with the sprint race.
So there's our times.
They give you results weekend, results sprint, and results race.
I get the results for the sprint. All right, we are signing off.